You gonna quarrel with me on live?
I need to invite back somebody because Carla said she cannot get on and she wants to get on, so she needs a light.
Well, you need to just say to her no because we're live.
That's what I'm saying.
We're live. Send her a text from your. Can you send her a text from your phone?
Trying.
All right, guys. So welcome back to the Mikey Live Show. We have Chef Andre. He was cooking. I think he was trying to get a cow killed so he could make a steak. This is why we had a little bit of problems this afternoon. I know my lights back here. It's dark now. I never did turn my light on. I think I need to have a light on. But welcome to the Mikey Live Show. Just remember that sometimes we have technical difficulties. It's never in our intention to have technical difficulties. You see what I said, Andre, earlier, that we should just go on live. You remember what I said?
Definitely, you know.
Yeah, because I think sometimes when you're just making too much of a plan, something snaps in and we wreak havoc and just the way we wanted it, it just doesn't go that way. All right, and I hope to God I'm live, but I think I am. So guys, welcome. It's the Mikey Live Show. We have this afternoon Chef Andre. And Chef Andre, I am really very fascinated with him because he is really very excited about his YouTube channel. He has a large following on Facebook, and he really has a serious intention with his brand. You see that he's wearing his chef outfit this afternoon. I can't hold him. Right, he's serious about his brand. I like the way he thinks of YouTube. Like myself, he thinks it's a powerful platform, and it's a platform that can take you to places. And Andre and I would just want to sit this afternoon and do some brainstorming. We have a lot of history. We both are Jamaicans, and you know what is said about Jamaicans. We really are really hardworking, ambitious people. We want the best for ourselves. We want the best for our kids, and we stop at nothing. All right. So if you were on the live earlier, I am going to invite you to come back. We just had a little bit of a technical difficulty, and this is why we were not able. But we still seem to be having issues in Andre because I'm hitting the chat now. I'm not even seeing the chat won't even populate.
Hold on, I have to send the link to some of the persons because they were on the left and they don't have the link, so they cannot come on.
No man, they can come on.
How are they gonna come on and they don't have the link?
Because if they know you were going to Mikey Laughs.
I sent them the link that didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to send them the new link.
All right. So do you have the new link there now?
Yeah, but I may disappear for a second. So to send the link. So just hold a moment.
All right. But I'm still wondering, Andre, why it is that I'm not even seeing my...
I'm coming back. Don't worry. Let me just send the link to somebody.
Okay. I'm not even seeing my post. I don't understand what's going on today because it seems as though I have lost the and it's still saying end broadcast. But it seems I'm live. I'm not quite sure what's happening this afternoon. See, the comments are frozen. I don't know what this is.
Yeah. Let me see now.
All right, is it that we don't have anybody in the chat? That must be it. All right, well, I don't think anything is going wrong there. It just means that the people have disappeared on me. I'm going to say, come back, darling, come back, then what's a come on me? Oh my goodness, guys, come back. What a come on me. When me look up and see your daughter, when me look up and Vi, and me remember me sweet girl Liza, what a come on me, come back Liza, come back girl, what a come. All right, Andre, keep your shirt on. There you are. So did you get to ask?
I tried to tell her to type in Mikey Likes, but
Mikey Laughs, Laughs.
Mikey laughs. Yeah.
Laughs. Spell
Yeah,
Mikey for her because Mikey is different. Myki.
I did. MYKILAUGHS.
Yeah. All right, guys. So let me see. I don't even know how to post this now because the link that I have on my thing in there now is not going to lead anybody there now. The link that I have on my the link that I have on my
Right. It's not going to lead anybody there.
no the link that I have on my the link that's on my I'm creating a post again. This one, guys. All right, so we just had a little bit of a hiccup this afternoon. I'm trying to see if I can get them to come out on that one. I'm trying to see if I can get them out on that one. Let me see if I could round up some people now because this is, I have to round up.
How many persons are on now? I can't see.
There's nobody on so far. 1 million in the house. And please put a comment on. If you just got here, please put a comment so that I could know that you are here. And if you're close to somebody else, just let them know that Mikey Laughs had a little bit of technical difficulty at the start, and we're here now.
Mikey, I'm trying to tell you what's the best thing to do is to close the chat and send back people the link because nobody can get onto this link.
They can get on the link, Andre, because there's a notice on YouTube to say Mikey Laughs is live. So whoever is coming to Mikey Laughs can see that Mikey Laughs is live.
All right, but I guess the people that I invited then, okay, they won't be able to because they...
Right, so here's what you're gonna do. We're just going to roll because I closed the chat down and we started again. So just let's talk. If they come, they come. If they don't, they catch a replay. How's that?
Okay.
If you have any means of sending, don't you have your phone with you, Andre? Just send a text message.
No, I'm on the phone. I'm not on the computer, you know. So.
Oh, you're on the phone. So you're not able to send the text while you're on the phone.
I think he's gonna cut it off, and I don't have the link that you sent me.
All right, so there's a Carla Patterson here, and I think that's your guest.
Hold on. The link that you sent me is a link to become live, so I don't think I can send them back that same link.
Yes, Andre, it is the same link, but only you can come up here because I invite you back.
Carla says she's on now.
Yeah. Praise the Lord, because I don't think we could have had this live stream without Carla. Carla, whoever you are, you're special. All right, and Carla, if there's anybody else that you know who would like to see Andre showcase this afternoon, if you could just send the link for this chat to them, or just send a text to say Mikey Laughs, that's where Andre is, because we started off with a little bit of a hiccup, and yeah.
No, she's not. I don't think she's on.
Carla is there.
Carla is there. Okay.
Yeah. Can you relax now? Was there anybody else that is dear to you that needs to be on this chat tonight, Andre?
There are several persons who came on early, but I can't get them now. I don't think they would even come back because they probably.
No, but here's what this is. I'm sure that everybody who came on knew where they had come. They came to Mikey Laughs. So if they're there, they'll come back.
All right, let's
stop. Let's just roll. So tell me, Andre, when did you decide to start a YouTube channel?
Well, I tell you, I joined YouTube like a few years ago, but about 1 year ago, I decided to get really serious.
Why?
And that was I had some time because of the lockdown. You know, I used to work at a very large resort. That's a Boca Resort, and 1,000 of us got laid off.
Wow. Can you imagine?
Yeah, 1,000. And I was still working right through the lockdown. I
Mm-hmm.
had jobs, but my main job at the Boca Resort was out. So I decided that, look, I'm going to spend more time and get this channel running.
All right. Give
So
me one pause 1 second there, Andre. I'm just going to get the lights up in my background because I would not have been here this late had I not. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. So I'm back. Go ahead now. So I put my lights on so that I won't lose my lights again.
yeah.
Right. So you say you were not affected though. You worked the whole time through
Not,
the.
not at the resort, but I had other jobs because I'm a jack of all trades. I worked as a loss prevention officer. I
Okay.
Yeah, I did like doing kitchen cupboards, and I worked at a resort, another smaller resort, So, but then I decided, I'm going to spend more time and get the channel up.
Right. But I'm still digging to find out why.
You see, I like to cook. I like food. I like hospitality,
Uh
and
huh.
I was once a training officer. That's back in Jamaica,
Uh huh.
and I figured that I could train people virtually
Uh huh.
because I had actually opened a office here as well, and I closed it too just after the lockdown because I was just paying for office space and nothing was happening. So I decided, okay, I'm going to train people virtually, and so I started some live on Facebook, which did absolutely well. I was getting like 20,000 views on one of my videos,
Uh huh.
20,000, 17,000, 15,000, and I said, if I can do it on Facebook, then I
Uh
can do
huh.
it on YouTube as well.
Oh, good. So you decided to channel your energy to over the side.
Right. And it's coming on well. It's not as popular as yet as Facebook, but
Uh huh.
I mean, everything takes time. It's only one
Everything
year.
takes time.
Yeah.
Everything takes time. All right.
I mean,
So what is it that you have in your mind, or what do you want to be your major focus for your YouTube channel? What do you want to have as your major focus?
cooking and food and beverage service. So,
Cooking and food and beverage
right.
services.
That's
Right.
my main thing. I want to train. I want to help people who wants to get into the hospitality industry of serving and cooking. Being an event planner, that's my main thing. I like planning events.
Okay. So do you think at some point you might branch out into event planning, or do you think
You
you're gonna
mean
stay
no?
with cooking?
Physically, no. I just want to do it virtually. I'm channeling all my energy into YouTube, one
Mhm.
hundred percent.
Right, but I'm hearing that, but I'm still trying to dig because I'm saying if you want to be an event planner, it doesn't have to be YouTube. So tell me why YouTube is still hiding things from me. Trying to peel the onion here. Why has YouTube come into your
No, you want me to be?
focus?
You want me to be frank? I mean,
Yes,
people,
of course I wanted to be frank.
people are making crazy money from YouTube.
People are making crazy money.
Crazy money. People are making with normal channels. People are
Mhm.
making 100,000, 200,000, $1 million a month, and some of the big
Wow, I
channels.
don't know. I've not met the $1 million amount yet, but I get the feeling that it probably does happen.
It's possible. It's
Oh
possible.
yeah.
I'm telling you, I saw something the other day where this guy, he does nothing. He
Mhm.
review some complicated gadgets that people make, and then look at it as, well, it is stupid, and he has 100 and something million, I think 114 million followers. He says absolutely nothing,
Nothing.
and you have 114 million followers on TikTok, and he said he decided to do it during the lockdown. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so if look at it, if someone can get 114 million followers, why can't we get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube?
Well, there you go. But you know something, Andre? I just don't know why, but I think people are fascinated with like what is really very unique.
Yeah,
Because I saw like I think that went viral on TikTok though. Somebody, this guy just talks to his small child, and the child is not talking to him, but he's making conversation, and the child is giving these responses, and they really sound as though they're really in a very detailed conversation. You know, it's like with depth. The kid seems to be responding so well, and that thing went viral. You know, so I could see how when that man is doing those reviews,
yeah.
just
He's not,
people
not
tend to
saying,
like, yeah, like maybe if you decided to start pouring water out of your ears into the pot.
well, 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 I tell you something. If somebody said to me that, okay, sometimes on Facebook, people post like they're trying to cook and they burn the food.
Right.
They post it, and you would be surprised to see the amount of comments that people, oh, you cannot cook. Oh, yucky, that's look awful. If you
Yeah.
do something wrong,
Yeah.
something bad, people like that, they will comment, they will. But if you do something perfect,
Nobody has time.
nobody has time for
Nobody
that.
has time. Yeah, for real. It's just like I was looking earlier on this girl, who seems to be having some sort of a like alopecia or whatever that is. She lost an amount of hair along her, you know, close to her forehead, along this area here, and I think she might have posted something with the condition and then tried to do something to cover it up, and had a whole bashing of people saying that she's doing this and she's doing that, but I think she went viral too.
She went viral.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so are we saying that maybe we should be we should be trying to think of the odd things to come up with so that in a matter of a while, I don't know, Andre.
Well, well,
Oh my goodness.
in
What
fact,
would you?
I remember there was a girl who was cooking. She's from somewhere in the Caribbean, and she was cooking Jamaican. What was it? Was it fried chicken? I think,
Mhm.
or rice and peas and some other stuff. But it was completely different from how Jamaicans cook it. But
Right.
she's Jamaican rice and peas and fried chicken or whatever. Man, it went viral because it looked.
I'm telling you. So it seems as though you you maybe you and I need to come up with.
well, well, I tell you something. I make you. We collaborate,
Uh-huh.
and I probably I'll make you some some drink, which
Uh-huh.
I won't tell you that I'm not gonna make it perfect, and then you tell me, oh, you're a chef, and this drink tastes so bad.
But you know
That's it.
something, Chef Andre, that may be good and that may be bad. Oh boy, but the point I guess the point we're trying to make is that YouTube, the people out there in YouTube land, I don't know, it just seems as though you need to do something that's borderline a little different. I don't know, because
All right, all right. Honestly speaking, this is what happened, and I fully believe that you cannot upload a video and expect it to go viral. You have to promote it. Promotion, promotion. Because I
promotion.
uploaded some video and,
Uh-huh.
well, there's one that I uploaded and I didn't do absolutely nothing. I didn't give it a description. I didn't give it a fancy thumbnail, and I didn't give it a title. And within 2 days, I had 1,000 views. It was a short video anyway for the minute. It was 1 minute. And
Hmm.
within a few days, it went 1,000 a different channel. And there are videos that I put everything in. The thumbnail I thought good,
So something
the
new.
description was good, it was good, and all I got was 65 views.
There you go. See, as I'm trying to tell you. It's like I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. You don't know what's gonna please who today.
But if what I believe is that
Mhm.
you have to promote, and there are different ways you can promote. You
All
understand?
right. So you wanna tell us or some of the other YouTubers some of the ways that they can promote their videos.
Well, one of the ways that I
Videos that are above board, that are within the guidelines, because the last thing you want to do is do
yeah,
something that's outside of the guideline of YouTube, because if you do, then you stand a chance of having
right.
your channel discontinued, and that's the last thing that you want to have happening.
Believe they have a problem with people promoting their channel on other platforms like Instagram or Facebook. You know what I realize sometimes, however, is that when I post some things on Facebook,
Hmm.
post blank or it takes a time to come up. So I don't think Facebook 100% like
That's what
some.
I can wonder to, Andre. That's something that crossed my mind too, because I don't think my videos are being responded to on Facebook.
Yeah, I think they block it sometimes or they shadow ban
That's what
it.
I'm thinking.
They shadow ban it sometimes. So they have, just like YouTube, that have what they call this thing, the algorithms or something like that.
Algorithm.
So it's a computer that picks up everything. It picks up the voice I heard. It picks up what you type in. So I think YouTube have something similar that picks up anytime you say this is YouTube channel, whatever. It picks it up and then it shadow ban you. I just that's
Right.
just.
I know
But
that's possible.
for the groups,
Uh-huh.
oh for sure, and I do that and it works.
I'm telling
Hopefully,
you.
hopefully it doesn't work after. Still work after I say what I do. But if you start a group and you try to build that community on Facebook,
Hmm.
there are little ads you can take out that it's $10 per day,
Okay.
and it can increase your views because people do click on the link and go on to YouTube. So I know that for sure it works, but it's $10 a day. Now stick a pin. I spoke to somebody from Google. One
Hmm.
of he said he's a contractor specialist, and he told me that if I want to do ads with Google, it's $750 per month
Wow.
to $1,000. So he said I have to be prepared to pay $12,000 a year, and that will promote my channel where it will increase views. It will
$12,000 a year.
$12,000 a year, and
Okay.
it will increase views. It will
Talking about the money, honey.
yeah. But listen now, if I'm making good money from YouTube, I
Uh-huh.
will certainly do it, but not in the initial stage because
Right, because
what it says it does it put you before other people. So let's say I have a cooking channel. So
right.
if I advertise with Google, which is still YouTube because I think Google owns YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if I advertise with Google as a cooking channel, and
Right.
there are 100 other cooking channels that doesn't advertise with Google, they're going to put me before those people. So when you type in cooking channel, I'm going to be the first person that comes up. And that is the reason why you see some people with 1 million subscribers or whatever, and they always come up before you because they're advertising with Google. They're supporting Google.
There you go.
So if you're not advertising, you may be the 100 person that comes up, and all the people who are paying Google money comes up first. So I will
First.
do
You,
one
you,
point.
you have a point there, because I mean, when I see like Kelly Stamps, as soon as she drops a video, she has thousands of views, just like
Yeah,
pop, right out of the gate. I think those people are sitting there waiting on her video to come.
yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
At some point, I will do it honestly. Because to spend $12,000 a year to make 100,000, nothing is wrong with that.
Nothing is wrong with that.
You
For
can make
real.
100,000 for the year, which is possible. Nothing is wrong spending
Nothing is wrong with that.
12% of it.
Right. I am here trying to turn on my thingy so that my ads will come onto my thing, and I just can't figure it out. This evening is just not my evening. Chef Andre, I don't know what you did.
So listen.
Uh-huh.
Another way people can promote their channel is collaboration. So I want to collaborate with you,
Uh-huh.
like what we're doing here now. That's similar. So you
Right.
invite me on your channel. I want to invite you on my channel where I will cook for you, something like that. I'll make a
You wanna
drink.
cook for me on your
Yeah,
channel?
right. And
Okay. So I won't get any of that food just on your channel. I'm just kidding. I'm pulling your legs.
I'll send it to you virtually so you can taste it. Now
Oh my goodness.
you will have to come on live.
Oh my goodness. But you have to agree, Andre, this YouTube journey is not easy.
No, it's not easy, but
It's not easy.
it's possible, and
It is
yeah,
possible.
it's because you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views, and after
4,000 watch hours.
right, 4,000,
Mhm.
and after 1 year, if you don't get it, it keeps on wiping out.
No,
So
I don't know. I don't think
no,
you lose
it
it
does.
all, but I think they kind of
This if you
take the last month or whatever.
yeah if
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And even the people like Toy, who has a cooking channel. I mean, she has to do different things to stimulate the interest of her clients, so her subscribers. So it I'm sure it takes her quite a bit of money for prep time, and like yourself, if you're always every single time you're gonna put on a video, you're gonna put on something that you baked or cooked,
yeah
you have to put a little money into that prep time as well.
yeah, production costs can be very I mean, it's easy for some people because you can just go live and just
Like when Mikey's laughing now,
yeah,
there's no production cost.
yeah. But when you like for instance, one of the things I plan to do is to go to different hotels
Hmm.
and um and do my lives from there. Where, like, for instance, if I get a suite, I'm not
Right.
I'm going to get a suite and I get it reasonable because I
Yeah, that's
work.
a good idea.
Yeah, I work with a brand, so I'm going to use that same brand. I won't say which brand it is, but I get the sweets reasonable, so I will
Hmm.
go to sweets and do my live on my production from there.
From there.
And you know, I think that's a way that people will look
That sounds
for.
like a good idea.
Yeah, they will want to see you from the Marriott Hotel, for instance, from the Hilton
Hmm.
Hotel, from, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so that's what that's what I plan to do. You got to spend some money on production.
You have to spend money to make money.
Yeah,
That's the whole point. You have to spend money to make money. And I mean, even though I laugh, I'm saying to myself every once in a while, I think, I get a little lazy sometimes, but I can go to different scenes and whatever else, and, and bring some variety into the whole thing. So overall, it does take, it takes a little toll on you to get but the whole point is, if you want your channel to grow, then, um, your best bet is to do an all-out investment. But I really do like your attitude, Andre, because I mean, I know that there may be some people who wouldn't think that you'd put the money into it, but it is a business like any other. And I think, now that the pandemic has struck, it has shown to us that the brick and mortar business, as much as how we really, think that maybe they are the best things since sliced bread, the truth of the matter is, in a pandemic situation, it doesn't seem as though they hold up very well when 1,000 of the ones who were at your place became jobless because there was a lockdown.
Right.
So I see how, and that's what I was trying to drag out of you. I know you're not just doing YouTube because of the money either. I think you're thinking of other things. What are some things that make you think it's a great investment to put it on out there on YouTube?
I,
What are other reasons other than you can make money from YouTube? What are some reasons why getting out there on YouTube could be a safe way to invest or
no,
put your money in business?
as I said, I enjoy teaching people, showing people how to do stuff. Hospitality is a part of me. So I get a certain amount of fulfillment really when I
Okay.
teach somebody because I used to teach. I used to
Mm-hmm.
teach and hospitality. And I'm telling you, when I go to London and when I'm at the airport, I see somebody run up to me and say, Mr. Johnson,
And it
I
makes you
feel
feel
good.
good now.
I go to the Bahamas. I see somebody pass me and look in my face and they pass again and they pass again. And I said, are you Mr. Johnson? I said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You used to teach me. I feel good. And I've been to many hotels. I've been on the cruise ship and I see my
Uh-huh.
student on the cruise ship.
Right.
And those things give me satisfaction, so helping people really, is what I
Right.
love doing, so
And
it's
then
not
the
just
fact that it's online too, the fact that it is online
you
because it
can
seems this is where the world is heading.
yeah, you can reach more people.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
when you do it physically, you may have 30 people, and when you do it online virtually, millions of people can be watching you, when
Yeah,
you
so your reach is way beyond you.
yes.
Yeah. So that's another reason. I mean, when you look at what the economy has become to invest in a business that is online, and I mean, look at what it is. Google is not going anywhere anytime soon.
Right.
Soon. And you realize that all the other is like all the other industries are trying to get a piece of the pie online because that seems to be where it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, how is how let me see, how is it with friends and family? How are friends and family taking your 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 decision to become a YouTuber? Have you broken the news with them? How are
Yes,
they responding to your newfound uh
yes. I'm
business?
getting I'm getting relatively good support from friends and families.
You're getting good support from right. And I noticed that Carla is here. And Carla, I'm saying, I if you haven't subscribed to Mikey Laugh, please before the afternoon is out, go ahead and hit that red subscription button. Subscribe to my channel and come back sometimes. This is a collab with Andre and myself. I will get to Andre's platform as well. I'll do a collab with him as well. But we're trying to build a little community here, Carla. So please be a part of Milex community. I welcome you. And we have Toya's kitchen in the house. Toya, I think Andre, I don't know if you two connected, but you both cook. I think you should. And Carla, you could kind of look at um, Toya as well to see if she's
Yeah,
cooking up anything that Andre might not be cooking or vice versa. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you.
yeah. I know Carla, and let me give her some idea. Carla is in real estate. So I mean, I don't know if she will cut my neck off for saying that, but
No, and if Carla wants to come one afternoon to sit with me and tell me what she does and what she's looking for in terms of prospects and whatever else, we could have the conversation too. Uh-huh. As a matter of fact, if she's down there now and wants to hit the link and come up here, we could talk. It just, I
yeah,
think,
I think she wants to, because
uh,
I think you should ask her if she wants to come. She's on right now.
well, yeah, she's still in the chat. So Carla, Andre is saying if you wanted to come up and introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about what you do, then that's fine too. Because I don't, is she also a content creator? Does she also have a YouTube channel?
I don't think so. She's more on Facebook, but I have
Facebook.
yeah. I've
Okay.
encouraged her before to to do YouTube or Facebook group.
Right.
Don't know if she did.
Right, but I noticed also too that there are some people who like you. If you add music to your channel, you stand the chance of getting into issues, into copyright issues. I was talking to somebody recently, and she said that um, she was just in an area where music was being played, and I don't know if she could have been so bad lucky, but a particular brand of music caught into her live stream, and it seemed as though the people were just not happy that their music was there, and they might have made a report to YouTube, and she got her channel taken down.
Oh my God! Yes.
uh,
What
so
she was taping something live and then the music
she was
came.
doing a live presentation, yes,
Okay.
and then I don't know, she was.
Well, you got to be careful, especially the big guns. When I say the big guns like Bob Marley and all the big
Oh yeah,
artists,
I did a little live one time, and I didn't use his music, but I didn't use a song from him per se, but I I found the karaoke music, and I sang in front of it, and man, as soon as I was done, baby, as soon as I was done, there's a little note to me to say, no, it doesn't work that way. Does
yeah,
work that way. So since then, and then when I was trying to get my hours too, I had guests from the Philippines, and they had their little microphones up, and they did performances too, and I had a hard time. Well, somebody said if you don't get a strike, you don't have to really remove it.
yeah, if you don't get a
But
strike. But what happens if you don't get a strike is that when the time comes for them to pay you for that particular video, they're not going to pay you. They're going to pay to the creator of the music.
are some kind of a
Right.
percentage.
So,
So
I don't think you get anything at all.
really,
Yeah, I don't think so. If so, it's best not to use
it's
any.
best not to use.
They,
Yeah.
I used the music once and it was just a little bit. I had a 1 minute video. It was Admiral Bailey. You think me it done? And yeah, yeah, and they said copyright, but when I read further, they say it's okay, it's no problem.
Uh-huh.
But what happened is that anything derived from that video will pay to the creator of the
Right.
music.
So you. All right, and I want to welcome Spearfishing with O'Dane. Spearfishing with O'Dane, and I think he's Jamaican too. So welcome one yard to the next. I think he's far away. He probably is. I don't know. Maybe in Canada. I don't know. Spearfishing with O'Dane, where are you located? Tell me in the chat. Welcome. It's been a little while. I've not come over to you. But when you come over to me, it reminds me that it's time that I should pop in to see what you've been doing. All right, so I have Andre Johnson with me. Andre Johnson is a chef, and he's also a YouTuber, and he really does take YouTube really very seriously. So we're just liming out here on a Sunday afternoon. We're brainstorming. We're trying to figure out what is it that we can do to get our channels to the millions, because that's what we really want, the millions, because we want the millions. Yeah, and that's something that I hear, Andre. I hear that when you talk about the millions and the billionaire and whatever else, these are things that um the algorithm responds to. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Did you
well,
hear that?
well. You know, as I discussed with you the other day, and most people on YouTube they know that title, description, and the thumbnail, and of
All
course,
right.
good content. There's something that I read the other day that the tags doesn't really
Mhm.
work much anymore.
No, because YouTube is changing a number of
Right.
things. So you tell me.
So it doesn't matter how much tag you put on it, and I think the tags work for Instagram, and yeah, it works for Instagram. not for YouTube.
Not for
It's,
YouTube.
no, it's not anymore. Once upon a
So
time.
YouTube wants you to have some good thumbnails.
Good
And I
thumbnails.
don't know how to make the thumbnails. You have any ideas on to how to get the thumbnails done, Andre? You
There
probably
is
should do a cooking tutorial with thumbnails. I don't know how you would work that one.
no, no.
Oh my goodness.
If when you do you see your videos are live. I was gonna tell you that if you go on, like I use
Uh-huh.
um I I move
iMovie
I move it. That's what I use.
to do
And
the thumbnails.
so when I do a video on iMovie,
Mm-hmm.
I just pause it at one of the at a nice picture, nice
Uh-huh.
scene, and then I type in what I want. Like if it's gonna be um jerk chicken, I type
Uh-huh.
in the chicken and then I screenshot it, and then I,
Okay, and that's a thumbnail.
and then I put it at the, but there
That's a
are
good idea.
I have apps that create thumbnails, but when I use the iMovie and I screenshot it at a certain point where I pause it, I
Uh-huh.
found out my thumbnail is nicer than what the apps give
Well, there
me.
you go. Say in Jamaica, we'd say you turn Hanamic fashion. It turn you Hanamic fashion. Oh
Maybe
my goodness.
maybe there are other things I need to do on those thumbnail apps that I have, which I'm not doing. But
Yeah, because I really think that if you have remarkable thumbnails, then
yeah,
it's because it's just like when you it's like how these advertisers sometimes use a very sexy woman to promote like a car. Sometimes they don't even want the car as much as how the person wants to feast upon the woman. You know what I mean?
yes,
So I think the situation is just the same with the thumbnail. You have to present something that's gonna catch the eye of the beholder. And I found myself on so many occasions watching somebody else's channel, somebody that I've not even subscribed to, but it's because of something that
yeah.
most times though it is what they say for the title. Like I saw one girl is do this to your husband and he'll always love you. I guess everybody who has a husband would
On-
probably want to say what you can do to the husband that he will always love you.
I think I saw something like, is it Crystal or something like that?
I don't know who it was.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
So, I mean, titles. And then there are some people who just like to get into like, I remember when Kelly Stamps put up one that said she was married. I can just imagine who everybody wants to get up into her business to see who it is that she got married to, when she got married, whatever happened, what kind of excitement was that? Yeah, so
Right.
titles like those are really very eye catching. Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You're right on that.
So to put up eye-catching titles, or like I noticed too that sometimes if like a couple, if they're gonna take a break from YouTube, they just kind of just put we're taking a break.
Hmm.
So it kind of leaves you in a little bit of suspense, and you're not quite sure what are they taking a break from. So just about anybody would want to see. Let's see. Sometimes you're a little disappointed because sometimes you're a little let down when you realize that, well, it was just a break from YouTube, or it was just a break from fishing, and you were going to start
Well, yeah.
something else, you know.
Well, when they're the big guns, they can take a break because they tell you something. Well, I started a year ago, and
Mm-hmm,
after 6 months, I took a break, which was a big mistake.
mm-hmm,
And the reason I took the break was that I had a lot of things going on in terms of work, and I just really couldn't do the productions at the same time and to do good production. So I took a break, and my views and everything went down. And let me tell you, within 6 months, I was like at 4,000 views a month, and my total hours was like 400 and something hours per
Mhm.
month. And I was getting like 90 subscribers a month.
Wow.
And when I took the break, I went back. I went down for the 6 months.
Hmm.
6 months I start posting again, and I'm back where I was 6 months ago. So if I didn't
Wow.
take that break, I'll be way, 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 way ahead. So sometimes you get frustrated, really, and
Right.
the more you post and the more you spend time, you see your views going backwards, and it's not encouraging.
It's not encouraging. It
No, but
is
you
not.
really should.
It's not encouraging. But as I was hearing one man saying, old age is not for sissies. And I would say YouTube is not for sissies.
No.
You really have to have a strong heart and have a mindset. And yeah, spearfishing with Odin is agreeing that the titles really do a lot. Yeah, because sometimes you really do find yourself wandering onto somebody's
Stick a
channel,
pin.
somebody that you've not even met just because it's a title.
Stick a pin. Let me tell you,
Uh-huh.
my best video so far on YouTube, where I got 14,000 views, and it's going to 15,000 now. If I
Uh-huh.
tell you that I didn't spend a lot of time with, it's cornmeal pudding, and all I did
Uh-huh.
was cornmeal pudding. Sometimes if you make the title just specific, short, and to the point, it's
Uh-huh.
good. I didn't put anything fancy like tutorial for or how to make cornmeal pudding or whatever. I just said cornmeal pudding, and that thing just every month it just getting a.
Right, but you have to understand that lots of people would have no idea of what cornmeal pudding is.
They just click on it, and what I
Right,
believe.
because there's a curiosity. What is that?
But let me tell you,
Cornmeal pudding?
I strongly believe that sometimes YouTube give you a break as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, you just don't
Yeah,
know. You really don't know. As a matter of fact, because and when I started first, my lots of people were telling me that YouTube sent my channel to say, "What do you think?"
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, but suddenly I'm not getting those favors. I don't know what this is. And you know something? Here's what it says. I used to religiously do a video on a Sunday afternoon. I'm not gonna lie to you. Soon as I sat down, before I was finished looking around, I had at least 100 views. And now I struggle to come up with 100 views. I don't know.
Well, I tell you, for me, Mikey,
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'm doing 4,000, which is not a lot really, but 4,000 hours
Mm-hmm.
per month right now. It's not a lot, and 4,000 views, and I'm doing 92 subscribers for the month. Last
Mm-hmm.
month I posted 10 videos. So if I want to double that or to do the same thing, and
Mm-hmm.
one of those videos really become viral, I have to do the same 10 videos every month and
Right.
better. So my plan is to
Uh-huh.
do 10 videos for the next 6 months, is to do 10 videos every month. So for the next 6 months, I'm doing 60 videos.
Right.
You cannot, whatever takes you there, you got to
Yeah,
continue.
man. So consistency, you have to be consistent and persistent. That's
Yeah,
for sure. You have to be consistent and persistent. Consistent and persistent. Consistent and persistent.
yeah.
And then belief is a hell of a thing. So you see, because at this point you believe that this is something that can take you to another level, you'd be so surprised to see what that does for you and the growth of your channel. As opposed to somebody who is just thinking it's a joke business.
Right,
No, if
right.
you believe, you see, just like you think that those people who have these millions of views are ordinary people, and so are you, it means that in a matter of a while, you'll have them million views. I am
Well,
looking out for you, Andre.
of course. Listen, I listen to this. Listen, I did a video on Facebook for Chinese fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
and the video got 21,000 views on Facebook. You want to ask me what view I get for the same video? I mean, the same video, and I spice it up a bit by editing the video.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much views I got on YouTube? Make a
How
guess.
much?
About 45.
You mean 45, not 45,000, just 45 views?
45 views for the same video that I got 21,000 views on Facebook. The point I'm trying to make here too is that one, I have a community on Facebook, so I have a community, so it's easier. So if I have 1,000 people, for instance,
Right.
subscribe, and 100 of them are genuine fans or people that support me, they will watch it and share it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a good community as yet on YouTube, so you have to build that community.
Right.
And when I look back, I don't think the thumbnail was good. I don't think the description was that good, and I don't think it had a good title.
All right. So those are things that you need, that you know, but you can change. You can change the titles while they're there. Now, you know, you can.
No. But what I tell you, what I'm going to do, and people can do that as well. I
Mm-hmm.
put that video about 1 year now, so it's dead. It's dormant. Number.
Right.
So what I'm going to do, I did it with one the other day, and I tell you what happened. I'm going to delete it,
Mm-hmm.
edit, spice it up a bit, change the title, change the
Mm-hmm.
description, and re-upload it. And I'm telling you, it will do much better because I had one
And
that.
that's within the guidelines, because I'm telling you, I'm so scared of
No,
doing
you can.
anything that is.
No, you can. Once you make it longer or shorter,
Mm-hmm.
and you change the title and the description, and do some editing, that's okay. If you upload the same exact video and
Uh-huh.
delete the first one, that
It doesn't work that way.
doesn't work. You will get strike or banned or something for that.
Okay, no, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not so sure if I want to touch anything, because I'm telling you, having come this far, I'm not playing with my YouTube channel.
Well, I did one the other day and I had 70 views on it. I think it was
Mm-hmm.
70 or less, and that's the one I posted on how to skirt a table, and I did
What?
how to skirt a buffet table,
Okay.
and I did it last week, and within no time I think it's over 200 views now,
Uh-huh.
and what I can tell you is not only the view. Listen to this carefully. I can have a video that I get 200 views from,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have a video that you get 2,000 views from,
Right.
and my video is more meaningful because people watch it to the end.
Right.
And YouTube like that, the duration. So if my video is 10 minutes and
Mm-hmm.
people watch my 10 minutes video, I mean 60% of the people watch my 10 minutes video to the end. That's
Right.
very good. Now if you have the same video and people only watch it for 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, even though you got 10,000 views or 2,000 views, it's not good.
Right.
So
Yeah. So it all depends on how long the people are watching the video for.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. But see, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. We have to keep them attention grabbing, because if they're not attention grabbing, people click on it for 2 seconds, and YouTube takes the views back too. If it seems as though if they didn't stay long enough on the views,
Yeah.
you go to bed with 100 views, 180 views, and then you get up in the morning and there are only 80, because YouTube felt that 100 of them were not.
No, it don't make sense. They don't promote you.
Right. They didn't. Man, it's not easy. Have you run into losing subscribers, like you getting up and you went to bed, you had a bunch of subscribers, and you get up in the morning and there's a different bunch?
No, they were like, no. I maybe lost 3 or 4 subscribers. Because I check it every day, and
Mhm.
although you would know if some people unsubscribe and then people subscribe at the same time. So if 11 subscribe and 2 unsubscribe, then it'll be hard to tell.
Right, but they have,
Yeah.
sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's like if you attend somebody's live stream and You know, some people just get very happy when they see you and everybody starts to subscribe, whatever else. Sometimes when you do it that way, you go to bed with a fat sum, and then when you wake up in the morning, they're not
Well,
there, gone.
people, if people are not satisfied with they lose interest. If your thing is not as interesting as it used to. No, well, anything that grabs your subscriber,
Uh-huh.
then you should continue to do that. That's what I believe. So, for
Right, but then
instance,
you can't even know. God knows, you can't
no,
even
no,
know.
no, hold on. For instance, I did pudding, and in
Mm-hmm.
no time that went 14,000 views. That's the cornmeal pudding, and I did sweet potato pudding, and it's nearly 1,000 views. I figured that my most of my people they like baking, so I'm going to spend more time doing baking.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, so you kind of figure out.
I figure it out.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Andrea, I must be just, but I'm just doing what I'm doing because um, as much as I know that people have this guideline and they have that guideline, whatever, I'm just enjoying myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. My YouTube is my little go-to place. It's my little happy spot. I'm
Yeah.
hoping that what is making me happy will make them happy eventually, because it's I really am
No,
not gonna tear
no,
my hair out 24/7 to try to figure out what somebody else is liking and what will
no,
make somebody like this, because you just like you said, the video that you put on and you thought you made so much effort, got this, and the one that was because people just like it's just weird.
Mikey.
Mm. Uh-huh.
Personally, I'm impressed with you. Let me tell you,
Uh-huh.
I am telling you that you are going places,
I am telling that you're going places too.
and yeah,
So
no,
we're going both places. Both of
yeah,
us are going to
yeah,
places.
people will watch your thing, and no offense here, with due
Uh-huh.
respect. There are some people who watch the thing and watch you laugh and whatever, and they will say, um, "This lady's crazy." No, I'm telling you.
Uh-huh.
There's a lady on TikTok. She does some. I can't remember her name. They call her Mama,
Mm-hmm.
or Grandma, and she put on some fancy lipstick. Like she will have on green lipstick. She will have white around here. She will have red hair. She will, and I mean, it does look crazy, but people love her.
Right, because it's entertainment. I mean,
It's
yeah,
entertainment. Yeah.
it's entertainment.
So your thing, I'm telling you, I can see. I know you're gonna go like in the
Well,
million.
something. Hopefully, I'm really. It's something because I'll be around because I think, as I said when I started, it's just purely because I was just feeling the crunch of lockdown, and it really felt as though everything was just dark and gloomy. And when I started to laugh, I just realized how light it made everything, and I just realized how if I want to switch a mood, if like I start to think that this is going to happen and this is not happening, man, I just look at something that I could laugh about. Because even at night, and another young lady told me that before she goes to bed, she puts my videos on too. She
Yeah,
she she puts the videos on and laughs and just get a little laugh when she goes to her bed.
it's contagious. It's
Oh
contagious.
my goodness! But laughter. I mean, I've been working with a group there. Laughter has a lot of medicinal benefits. As a matter of fact, I am hypertensive, and I know that I have regularized. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's best readings that I've had. As a matter of fact, I'm not having any elevated readings these days. So I don't know, Mister, if I have used my laughter to cure me.
Laughter
I
is good.
can't tell. But I'm telling you, but in this time, is such a trying time for so many people. And see, I got an invitation. Somebody has invited me, and somebody has invited me to be their laughter expert for some forum that she's having.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I told you that eventually I will do that course that will make me into a laughter leader. So and then it's my aim to kind of branch out into being a laughter coach. So in a matter of a while, I'll put it all together.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, YouTube choose what they want to push out. That is true. YouTube, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm just, hello, Auntie YouTube. I'm trying to get on your good side. Pick me. Pick Andre. Andre wanting to pick you. Let him pick Andre.
And,
Oh my goodness. Well, Andre, time flies when you're having fun. It's the time. It's that time. Sorry we had a little bit of a hiccup, but then we ended up not doing too badly. I think we lost some of our peeps, but hey,
yes,
maybe some of them are sitting back and maybe they'll catch us in the replay. But that's how it is. And
right.
I can't figure out. Well, I don't know. Something went wrong for real because you weren't. It's apparent that the link was not working. I cannot understand why it wasn't. I really don't have an explanation, but I'm glad we managed to put it together. And I thank you very much for coming, and I wish you all the very best too. I know that you have enterprise in you, and I look at your videos, and I look at the quality of your the things you create, and I really applaud you. Congratulations, and
Thanks very much.
I'm rooting for the millions for you.
Well,
I'm rooting for the millions for you.
remember, I finish here, and within the next 3 years,
Uh-huh.
my goal is to reach 1 million subscribers.
All right, and then we'll have this little thing here to say your memo. And Andre said
Yes,
that,
yes,
yeah,
and
because
as I said to you, I'm willing to spend that $12,000 a year that with Google.
yeah,
But I just
promote
want
them.
to build the platform first, and because if you're making 100,000, nothing is wrong
Nothing
to
is wrong with playing. I
spending.
agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah,
Mhm.
and as a matter of fact, I think I'm willing to get myself a YouTube coach, somebody who could really guide me and help me to get my things up to scratch because I really do think it's an amazing business. It's
It
an
is.
amazing business. We shouldn't take it for granted. Yeah, so chef, I thank you all for coming. I thank you, Spearfishing with Adane. I thank you, Toya's Kitchen. I thank you, Carla Patterson. And I thank all the other people who had come earlier and we had a hiccup. I'm just so sorry that, but everything happens for a reason. We still managed to have the show, and the show had to go on. Yes, Andre. So,
And shout out to
um,
Carla and Toya and others as well. And thanks for having me. And have a good
you are
evening.
so very welcome. And then we are gonna do some more talking off the air. And then, like I said, you are
Well,
welcome to have me on your platform when you're ready. I think you should start doing 1 or 2 live streams now too, because it does kind of help you to build your presence out there.
exactly. And
But that's another thing. No, I was building a nice little following with live streaming, and because I was inconsistent, I pretty much kind of lost them too. So it's a constant building. It's a
right.
constant building. Yeah, you just have to keep building. But you have the right attitude, and I think
Thank
attitude is
you.
a hell of a thing. You have the right attitude.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. So it's that time, and we're gonna kind of end the Michael Laugh show for this segment for this afternoon. We want to thank you so very much for coming. Thank you so much, Andre, for being here with me, and we look forward to collaborating and continuing to share the ideas because we have the million mindset.
And of course, let's make this a regular thing and build a community.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So it can be a regular show where we pick different topics, whether it's about YouTube or cooking or laughter, whatever.
Whatever,
And,
and
you know,
we get up and running.
yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you so very much. We'll talk
Bye.
again soon. Thank you guys for coming. Mwah. Love you all. See you all next week when your host, Mikey, will be out here with you on the Mike Laugh Show. Until then, much love. Take care of yourselves. Be safe.